Welcome back, everyone. Not to my writer's room. We ventured out into the wilds of the rest of the house, specifically our little game room type area, because I'm doing another unboxing video today. It's a special edition. If you're here for the daily vlog, don't worry, there'll still be a new episode of that up on whatever day I end up posting this. This is just a little something extra for you. I'm excited because I have another What's in the Box from Don't Eat the Gum. Unfortunately, Nikki, my wife, is not here off frame to tell me how much my Brad Pitt 7 impression sucks. But anyway, so a little while ago, I unboxed one of Don't Eat the Gum's What's in the Box mystery horror boxes. That's the word box a lot in a very short period of time, but that's what we're talking about here. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I really dug this box. A lot of you really enjoyed the video. Don't Eat the Gum's a great indie company. I wanted to continue to support them, so I thought I'd step up to the $50 box and show you all what a $50 What's in the Box from Don't Eat the Gum looks like. If you didn't catch the last video I did with this box, it's not your usual subscription box. It's not like in no way like a Loot Crate or a Geek Fuel or whatever. It's not even a subscription box. It's not something that comes every month or every quarter or whatever. What it is Don't Eat the Gum is a little indie memorabilia company run by a very cool gentleman named Kevin Kennedy. He kind of does it all himself. And they do mostly horror, also sci-fi and fantasy and related, but the main focus is horror. And what it is whenever you order a box, they send you a box, and they have $25, $50, and $100 levels to their What's in the Box mystery box. And what's really cool about it is when you order a box at whatever level, you tell Don't Eat the Gum what you're into in terms of horror and sci-fi and fantasy, the movies you like, the TV you like, the comic books you like, all that stuff, all your preferences, and Don't Eat the Gum personally curates a box just for you, specific to your tastes. It's a really cool concept that I haven't seen done in this way by any other company out there doing mystery boxes. The $25 box I gave it the highest scores I've given any box I've unboxed so far because I liked it so much. I thought they did such a good job. So yeah, so I got a $50 box, which came today, and it's all I know about it is there's apparently glass in it, because it says do not, it's very fragile. I've already opened it because it was sealed very well, but we're gonna crack into it. So this is the $50 level of What's in the Box from Don't Eat the Gum. And I'm gonna, oh, this is very cool. So I wanna do the card first, because I didn't do that last time. So I'm already seeing we got something rolled up. We got an action figure, we got something, but I want to do the card. Kevin always writes a little personal, there it is. So Kevin always writes a personal card to everyone he curates a box for Don't Eat the Gum. And the last one was very sweet, and they always kind of include little bonus items in them and stuff. And I just think it's just very cool. It creates a really cool experience for this box. And so open the envelope here. Got a little thank you card, and yeah, there are definitely bonus items in it. And it says, so that's handwritten from Kevin himself, and it says, Matt, so here is your $50 box. The crate print is from Corey Holiday of Vile Consumption. Truly sorry about not having any Nightmare on Elm Street 3 items. I'm looking into some now. All the best, Kevin. So that's really cool. So there's the crate. I'm actually not sure what that means. So there's going to be a print in here, and I told him, because as I said, you tell him what your preferences are, and he personally curates the box for you. I told him Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors was my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie. So he's apologizing for not having any items in here, but he's looking into some now. I'll just have to order another box. My wife will be thrilled to hear that. So in the greeting card, he put some little bonus items. That's a little Tales from the Crypt trading card, because I loved Tales from the Crypt. That's really cool. Oh, that's a Starship Troopers trading card. Focus. Because again, it's not all about horror. I love sci-fi as well. What do we got? We got some more. You got to have the Frazetta prints. So we've got some more Frazetta trading cards. I know a lot of people feel a lot of ways about Frazetta, and I agree with a lot of the criticism of Frazetta, but he was still an immensely talented guy, and I do love. Oh, it's another Starship Troopers trading card, little profile card, and the Twister 1988. We got a little monsterish trading card there. So those are just little extra things he put in the little greeting card, little personal message. Okay, so that's cool. So I want to do this first because he said the crate print, and I actually don't know what that means. At first, I just thought he meant there's a print in this box because subscription boxes are also called crates. Reynolds wrap, protecting the print. Reynolds wrap and rubber bands because indie box, indie as fuck, is the thing. And we'll see what we got here to begin. Oh, we actually got a couple of things. Oh, this is okay. This is really cool. So we got a couple of things here. This is a poster for Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight, which is awesome because I fucking love this movie. This honestly, pound for pound, probably one of my favorite 90s movies. Often overlooked and forgotten. But yeah, Tales from the Crypt, they did a movie in the mid-90s called Demon Knight, and it's like a stunningly good little horror movie. It's really, really good. The cast is just filled with great character actors. CCH Pounder, William Sadler, Billy Zane is the villain in there. He's the one on there. He's the titular Demon Knight. Billy Zane just in there, just chewing up scenery. Such a fantastic villain, and it was directed by veteran TV director who directed a lot of the Tales from the Crypt TV show episodes, Ernest Dickerson, and it was written by the guys who created Brimstone, which was, like, if you don't remember Brimstone, it was this amazing, kind of brilliant but canceled series from the 90s. John Glover played the devil in it. And they also created, the guys who wrote this also created Sleeper Cell. So it was an instance where it was like better than the movie had any right to be because they just assembled this really good crew to do it. And it's such a good movie, man. I love Tales from the Crypt the show, and that could be hit and miss. This movie was just spectacular. And then of course they made Bordello of Blood with Dennis Miller and fucked the whole concept up because that was terrible. But so this is okay, and then the other thing. Okay, oh shit, okay, I totally did not flash on this. Okay, this is awesome. This is amazing looking, check that out. So this is a print, let me step back so you can kind of get the full thing. This is made up to look like a comic book cover. This is an original print, made up to look like a comic book cover from one of the episodes in Creepshow. You can see up top, it says Creepshow Presents. Creepshow, another one of my favorite movies. That was George Romero and Stephen King teaming up to do an anthology movie that was kind of like EC Comics Tales from the Crypt, but like an original thing. And the crate was one of the stories in Creepshow. It was one of the really, honestly, the better stories. It was about the mystery crate that gets shipped to the university, and anybody who gets close to the crate, like the creature inside eats, and the guy tries to use it to dispose of his horrible wife, played by Adrienne Barbeau. This is really beautiful. This is I will hang this with pride. I love that because it's related to the movie, but it's a totally original. I've never seen this before because this was not a thing that exists. It's not a real comic. Like it's as if you were adapting that part of Creepshow to a comic book. That's really beautiful. That is a beautiful print. I love both of those things right off. That's fantastic. Now I want to watch Creepshow again. And Creepshow 2. I love Creepshow 2. So we have another action figure. Oh, okay. So in the $25 box, we got a smaller action figure of Blade from Puppet Master. This is the Full Moon Gold edition, like the deluxe edition of Leech Woman from Puppet Master. This is an official Full Moon action figure. My wife is going to hate this because she does not like grotesque or gory horror things. She can do horror movies as long as they're not gory or grotesque. I love this because I love Puppet Master. And honestly, I mean, it's a series about a Jewish puppet master who creates living puppets to wreak revenge on the Nazis. So with the current climate going on right now, I feel like Puppet Master is more relevant than ever. They're still making Puppet Master movies, but it needs like a mainstream resurgence. I think it's time. So that's very cool. That's a very cool thing. It's screwed up, but that is a really cool action figure. Okay, this was the glass do not crush thing. Okay, this is really cool. Check this out. That is a family, I apologize for the glare, but that is a family portrait from Child's Play, the original Chucky movie. So you see it's the mom and the kid and the good guy doll that Brad Dourif inhabits with his evil, evil soul. I love that. That's just so, I love the juxtaposition of it's a horrific slasher movie, but it's this nice looking family photo. And it's in a nice frame too. Like, so you can put it on your desk. Love that. I love the original 3 Child's Play movies a lot. Haven't been so much into the latter versions that they started doing with Bride of Chucky, but like the first 3 Child's Play movies I watched obsessively as a kid. They'd always be like, if Showtime was doing a free preview, they'd always show the Child's Play movies, I remember. So what else do we have in here? So we got, okay, I looked at the bottom of the box, but we'll get to that, but I'm very excited. So this is really cool. Okay, so this is the Total Recall comic book, the original comic book adaptation they did of Total Recall, which is it's a classic, and I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. I love Paul Verhoeven. I love all of his work, and Total Recall is like, however you feel about Arnold Schwarzenegger, you can't clown on Total Recall. That was just such a great sci-fi comic book gore kind of satire mashup. Great creature effects, great world building, great action. Michael Ironside, the definitive 80s, early 90s villain. You know, see you at the party, Richter. I can't do impressions. I said that. That was my... But yeah, and I've actually never read this. I didn't get this when the movie was original, but that's awesome. So that's original too. That's what's great about Don't Eat the Gum. I said this in the last video is the items you get are all, they're like, you get a lot of original vintage stuff. You don't just get repops or new stuff like you do in most horror subscription boxes. Kevin goes out and he gets you original, like this here. This is a perfect example, and I freely. So this is an old school edition of Fangoria magazine, which was my jam as a kid. I lived for Fangoria, and you got to remember this was the definitive kind of horror magazine, horror movies, media of the time. This was what you got to get all the news. So this is from. Sorry, I'm trying to find the date on it, and I can't. It's probably on the side somewhere. But anyway, but it's got, Christine. I see reference to Christine, which is, of course, Stephen King, John Carpenter at the top. And it's got a trading card in it. But yeah, you got to remember, that was before the internet was a thing. Like, if you wanted news, it was all about print media. And Fangoria was like the only place to find news on like genre movies. It was like this and Starlog for like sci-fi. Those were like the big two. So that's really cool. So we got the comic book and we got an original vintage edition of Fangoria. Very excited about that. Okay, so then we got, I'm gonna save that for last. So we got the bloody bag of candy. That's something else Jason does. He gives you a big bloody bag of horror-themed candy. But I found you actually do have to open this and go through it. I missed some stuff last time because there was so much in this bag. So yeah, it's just like, it's bubble gum and sour trolls and a sucker. But he puts little extra bonus items in these bags. And I actually didn't show in the last video. I got some buttons that I didn't show, and I got like a temporary tattoo. Okay, so here, he put, oh sweet. So we got our trading card packs. You got to get trading card packs when you order a Don't Eat the Gum box, because that's one other thing Kevin does, is he's very into trading cards. And yeah, here are the buttons. I didn't show button last time. Okay, so in addition to the candy, we got a really cool Don't Eat the Gum sticker, the company logo. That will be going on my laptop for sure. And we got a couple of these last time, but I love these. Oh, are these not refrigerator magnets? I don't think these are refrigerator. So the last ones we got were Fangoria refrigerator magnets. These may just be cards or stickers of original Fangoria covers. Oh, and that's the Creep Show. That's the Fangoria. That was when they did Creep Show. And then this was Motel Hell, which is another really bizarre classic horror movie. So those are really cool. And then we have packs of original trading cards here. We've got Dinosaurs Attack. That's from 1988. And Topps Fright Flicks with Freddy on the package. Those are original unopened trading card packs. And then we've got Retro Drive. Promo pack of 8 different cards, special limited edition. I don't actually know what that is. I'm eager to open it. I'm not going to do it right now, sadly. I'm sorry. We have to move on. Oh, we also got a bunch of buttons. So we got, what do we got? We've got Bub. from Day of the Dead. Very cool. Gotta have your Pinhead in there. What else do we have? That is, I honestly can't really make out what that is, but it's cool. And then that is, what is that, Pumpkinhead? Or is that Halloween 3? I can't place that one either. So that's all cool. So that's just all cool extra stuff in the bag of candy that Jason put in with the rest of the things, which is very sweet. And then we got some promo cards here. There's just so much in this thing. There is more to the story. Piecesoftalent.com/a missing piece. I don't know what that is, but it's a promo card for something. And then we have, the VHS Preservation Society, which I'm ashamed to admit I have not heard of, but it's a promo card for the VHS Preservation Society that looks like an old VHS cassette. Lost VHS classics on DVD: aliens, bikers, co-eds, crazies, cyborgs, demons, maniacs, monsters, mutants, ninjas, punks, rockers, sickos, slashers, teens, warriors, witches, wizards, wrestlers, and zombies. VHS is like my vinyl. I fucking love VHS. I still have an immense amount of VHS tapes. It's how I watch all the old WWF programming because I don't want to give them any of my money. So I just watch the old bootleg tapes I made of their stuff. Promo card for World of Death. Bloody Disgusting presents World of Death. I don't know what that is, but that's a promo card for it. And we've got a promo card for a movie called Dick Shark. Because why not? So it stars Aaron Brown, also known as Misty Monday. It's a Beelzebub production of Dick Shark, which I assume is exactly what it looks like. It's a dick that's also a shark. I guess that's better than a Dick Sharknado. I don't even want to conceive of how bad that would be. So those are your promo cards that we got. Okay, this I'm super excited about. I saw this in an unboxing video of another Don't Eat the Gum box. I mentioned this specifically to Kevin when I wrote down all my preferences. So going along with the comic, this is an original Total Recall movie trading card collector set that they did, that a company called Pacific did with the release of the movies. And it's in plastic and it looks brand new. And I'm not going to unwrap it, but it has 110 movie cards. So it has, cards like Jason included in his little greeting card, like the Tales from the Crypt card. Those are the kind of cards it has. But it also has stuff like a Martian money packet, like the money Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Martian money he gets, a space shuttle ticket to Mars, and it has an official souvenir moon rock, which I saw was like a Mars rock. A little Mars rock in a little plastic bag. Because in the movie they say you can get souvenirs and photos of you at the site. And I just thought it was the coolest thing because I love this movie. And I just thought that was the most badass kind of memorabilia. And this is in really good condition. I've seen these on eBay. They can go from anywhere from $20 to $50 in shitty condition. This is like brand new. So that'll go on my desk. That's really awesome. Wow, that's so cool, dude. So yeah, that is our $50 Don't Eat the Gum box, and I am in no way disappointed. Just to get that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'll do like a quick recap. So we got our Demon Knight poster. We got our absolutely sick, I love this thing beyond words, the Crate comic book cover print from Creepshow. We got our Total Recall comic book, our vintage Fangoria issue, our gold edition Leechwoman Puppet Master action figure, our framed family photo from Child's Play, and our Total Recall original trading card set with souvenir Moonrock, and then all the extra stuff that he threw in, the handwritten card with the extra cards, the card packs, and the Fangoria stuff, the sticker, and all the promo cards, including the one for Dick Shark. I'm not making that up. It's a movie called, that's a new one on me. I'm not even going to pretend, but that's a movie called Dick Shark, which is worth seeing just to know there is a movie out there called Dick Shark. Again, better than a Dick Sharknado. Blew it out of the park. Blew it out of the park, knocked it out of the park. Kevin, thank you. So I rate boxes in 3 categories: curation, the selection of the items, how they relate to the theme of the box, how they relate to each other, how they represent the properties they're chosen to represent. Exclusivity, which is how exclusive are the items to the box. and value, which is it worth the money that you paid for it? And the $25 box I got, the What's in the Box $25, it almost got a perfect 10 across the board. I think I gave him a 9.5 on exclusivity. And you know what? It's just this one. I'm just gonna flat out give 10s across the board. I don't even see any readers. You're not gonna find this stuff anywhere. You would. I mean, you can track this. Like I said, I've seen these like on eBay. You can find like this. This isn't on the Full Moon site anymore. I'll guarantee you that. It's probably on eBay. But just those two things. If you wanted those two things, those would exceed the value of the box right away. Let alone all the other great stuff that you get here. And if you wanted to assemble this stuff, you probably could, but you would have to use the internet. You'd have to pay shipping for everything. It would cost you hundreds of dollars to ship this stuff. So, and again, he curated this he apologized, folks, for not having anything from Dream Warriors in here for me. That's how seriously Kevin takes curating these boxes. So it's, you know what? Don't Eat the Gum $50 box, 10s across the board. It's an amazing value. It's personally curated based on your fond childhood memories. And everything you get is stuff you're not going to get in any other subscription box. It's just not going to happen. And it's all vintage original stuff. Vintage original and/or original stuff. I love this box to death. This is so cool. I love these prints, man. I really, like, I'm going to get this framed. And I will find a place for that in my office. And Nikki, my wife, will be like, where are you going to put it? Because I have everything up on my wall. So yeah, that was a $50 What's in the Box from Don't Eat the Gum. And again, Kevin just knocked it out of the park. Let me know what you thought in the comments of this video and the box and its contents. Would you like to see me step it up to a $100 box? I know my wife will say no. But yeah, I can't recommend this enough, folks. If you're a fan of the horror genre, even if you're just a sci-fi fantasy fan, Kevin will make you an amazing box filled with stuff from your fondest memories. And it'll all be really, really cool stuff that you will enjoy. And a lot of it that you'll be able to display and do cool things with. And, you know, candy, free candy. What more do you want? Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Don't Eat the Gum. Thank you, folks, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. I'll be doing more of these as I find weirder and weirder indie boxes out there I want to give a try. My wife and I also are going to be doing some makeup boxes for her and some food related boxes that we found. And please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time I open a box. What's in the box?